Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Shane Shatters, and welcome once again to Shane Shatters Presents Classic Indies as part of the Independent Rewind. And this week, once again, I have with me my good friend and one of the favorites of the Independent Rewind, Steven Sark. Steven, say hello to everybody here.
What's going on, guys? You guys know my face already. I'm super excited to be here. Last week, amazing Bam Bam Bigelow match. Really excited to see this. This week, another treat. Cousin Luke, Randy Rose.
Ravishing Randy Rose.
All right, so we've seen in the past, we've seen stuff from Randy Rose before. We know this guy has a ton of aggression. Cousin Luke is a name that everybody knows. We know what this match can be. I'm super excited to see
I'm
if it
ready.
builds
Let's
up
go
to.
down to the ring. Kaiser, West Virginia is the place, the high school. It's, I think this is April 1990 or 1991. Cousin Luke, of course, was a member of the Hillbillies with Uncle Elmer and Hillbilly Jim in the World Wrestling Federation. Randy Rose, most noted as part of the original Midnight Express. His partner and he, Loverboy Dennis Condrey, as managed by Paul E. Dangerously, who many of you may know as Paul Heyman, AWA World Tag Team Champions. So these guys are well known. And this, look, you can see by the size of the crowd, this is one of the feature matches on a great night of wrestling, is brought to you by the National Wrestling League. This, of course, coming to you from the collection of Neil the Power Superior that his mother, Pat Karakoff, has so graciously allowed me to bring to you fans here on the regular.
Not a single empty seat out there, by the way.
None.
Just in what we're looking at right here, 300-400 people. Not to mention, you see the heads, we're on a whole other side here. This is a massive packed house. These guys are excited to see this match, and these two men, I'm hoping, aren't going to disappoint.
Absolutely not. In previous episode during Season 1, we brought you a very intense battle between Randy Rose and Mr. Wonderful Paul Warndorf, which I believe is the most watched match of the Shane Shatters Presents collection. And bringing you another feature here now.
Randy Rose looks like he wants to start this at his time. Okay, he's a veteran to the ring. He's not gonna go until he's ready to go, and I support that.
Cousin Luke made an appearance in Season 1 as well. This is not going to happen. This is
Randy's smarter than this. I don't know what his angle is here, but that's not it. Maybe he thought that he'd been in the gym a little bit more than he used to, and he could do it. That's not going to work out for him here today.
Cousin Luke was the small member of the Hillbillies, if you can believe that. Made an appearance in Season 1, beating our dear friend King Kalua.
At what has to be 400 pounds. Look at the size of that body slam. Like, it didn't even phase him, just tossed him.
Yes.
I mean, this guy, he could body press a Volkswagen.
Yes, he picked up a small child and put him on the couch for timeout.
The fans really loving him, though. The fans really behind him. And look, he's not crowding the ropes or anything. He's giving him plenty of time. This guy's here for sportsmanship. He's here to win. He wants an opportunity.
Well, he wore his best finery. That's clear. He brought out his new gear. He got his new sneakers on, and sometime periodically over the years, Luke would wrestle barefoot as well, which I can only imagine the potential fungal issues that may be involved with this. Little audio problem here in the background. Randy Rose returning to the ring.
In slow motion, doing a really good job of it. If you're going to get dirty, no reason to dirty up anything but your barn clothes.
You got it. You got it. Snatching a stand-up headlock here.
You have to imagine right here, part of the offensive strategy for Cousin Luke is just getting that stank in the nose. Okay? Not only squeezing that head, but forcing him to take that breath right in there, right in the barn clothes, right in the armpit. It's going to take the wind out of him.
Rose getting aggressive here now, getting out of the headlock with some questionable tactics, not the least of which are some clubbing punches. He's going to go up to the top. He's got Luke a little bit of worse for wear. Uh-oh.
Too
soon. Ouch.
The family jewels are out on display, and they don't look good right now.
Ooh.
Randy, I think he's getting too ahead of himself. You've seen it with the body slam. You've seen it with him going up top. This guy's trying to finish this match out early, and he's picked the wrong person to do it with.
You're not getting paid by the hour out there, but I think you got to really wear a guy of Luke's size and stature down before you go to the high risk stuff. I got to agree with you on that one. Begging for mercy. Luke could have stomped on his nuts, but his good old country boy, good sportsmanship sense overtook him there, and he just kind of put a boot to his side here. More of a warning now. Come on now, boy. Don't mess with me now too much.
He wants to let him know what he's capable of. Not that he has to do it.
Yeah, he'll probably save that for later on in the match. Sometimes guys of this nature, they want to be sportsmen until they're absolutely provoked beyond the point. Randy keeping his legs together very narrowly, trying to protect the rosebuds.
Well done.
Well, that's how we do it in the pros, you know what I mean? Ooh, Greco-Roman knuckle lock here in a standing position. I don't think this is probably going to end up too well for the Ravishing One.
Now, if he's going to go at this straight,
Ooh.
there, I was going to say, that was classic. That was a toe kick to the midsection, perfectly legal
Point of the
in
toe.
professional wrestling. Perfectly legal. You got to go in there with some tactics and some style. You can't just go full muscle, especially against somebody like Cousin
Absolutely.
Luke. Even the referee here, if you watch him, he's wincing. These two behemoths are tearing each other apart. They're trying to rip each other's arms off. Okay, these are not two small guys. Even though Cousin Luke makes Randy look like he is small, Randy Rose is not a small man. This is a big man, and these guys are doing real punishment.
30 years ago, this wasn't a small guy's business by any measure. I mean, if you were 5'9", you were still 225 and bulky. And that's just not the way. It's one of the ways that it's changed, and I'm not here to say if that's good or bad, but that's one of the ways that it's changed. Randy Rose is every bit of 245 himself here and 6'2". Oh. Oh, wow.
The referee is an unwilling participant in Randy Rhodes' escape.
Come here, I need to get out of this thing. Now Luke's irritated. Now Luke's irritated.
He's been made a fool of.
Yeah,
and he
absolutely.
doesn't like that.
Yeah, why would he?
No.
Why would he?
That's some questionable tactics on Cousin Luke's part. I think he's better than that, and I don't think he has to do that.
Yeah, Randy's
Shouldn't be stupid.
trying to get out of here, and Luke ain't letting him. Oh, brought him back in the hard way. Not a lot in the way of technical wrestling expertise here on the hands of the Cousin.
You know what? You say that, but what I see here is a guy who's focused on one body part. He's trying to take that arm off. He's gonna try and turn Randy Rose into a one-armed man. And I'm sorry to tell you, a two-armed man has a hard time with Cousin Luke. A one-armed man stands no chance.
I think Randy's got something in his hand. I think he put something in his hand and he just punched Luke in the side of the ear with it. Okay. He's definitely got something he's choking him with here now, and Dave the Wave can't quite get in there.
There's some sort of foreign object there he was using.
Could be that leg bandana. They were well known, the Midnight Express, for wearing the leg bandanas.
Oh, actually, Cousin Luke had one on his side when the match started. I'm wondering if he took Luke's bandana off his own leg.
Wow, what tremendous attention to detail that was. You're absolutely right about that, and I missed it. Somebody had a handkerchief, and now Randy Rose has a handkerchief.
And this is fascinating, because the referee's not looking for this. We didn't think about it until the very last second here, until you mentioned the handkerchief. He's not looking for this. All he knows right now is Randy Rose is putting in real damage on Cousin Luke, and he's keeping Cousin Luke grounded.
What a sleight of hand trick. Bravo to Randy Rose for being dirty enough and slick enough.
You don't get as far as you do, as far as Randy Rose got, without having a few tricks up your sleeve.
Absolutely. We'd like to remind you once again that if you're running an independent professional wrestling event here in the tri-state area and you want to advertise, the Independent Rewind is glad to take your money, so please contact us at once and let us know what the day and the place and the time of your event.
For the right price, we'll also come out and provide color commentary over top of your matches, live and in person.
But you want me out there, it's going to have to be the right price. And Randy Rose, as we get back to the action,
he's probably going to take my booking fee too.
It's all in the deal you cut, son. It's all in the deal you cut.
So these fans, if you hear these fans, they're furious with what's going down right now. They're mad at Randy Rose. They know what's happening. They know Cousin Luke's being shortchanged. Looks like Randy's got most of the strength back in that left arm.
Oh, down to the bread basket.
Little sloppy, but I think he got most of what he was going for.
It wasn't exactly textbook, and it might have finished him if it was, but Luke was a little out of position, and Randy caught it, but not 100% of it. 2 count.
Well, here's the thing. With a guy the size of Cousin Luke, just falling is a lot of damage.
Absolutely.
You're a big guy, so even if he didn't catch 100% of that, Luke landed on his side. He could have snapped his neck really good. There's a lot of damage to that.
And a big knee lift coming off the ropes from the Lukester.
I have to imagine that's like being gored by a bull. Having that much weight come at your face like that and just plow you up.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a monster of a man.
Rose got him in the corner, firing some right hands in here.
Really trying to take the bearings away from the big guy. And you see him here. He's really moving that big guy around the ring.
And he's strong.
He is. He's taking him, even with that arm, that little boogie nights.
A little bit of mocking dancing here for the unappreciative crowd here in Kaiser.
This is absolutely fascinating to watch these two guys go at it and to watch their techniques change mid-match.
Big reversal.
Oh, Luke's not taking
he
no
hit
way.
that hard. Oh, Jesus! Ouch!
Yeah, I'd say he probably has no wind left in him at all after that. He's gasping for air at this point.
Jesus, like getting hit with a sledgehammer. My God, from that range, can you imagine being hit like that by that guy that close?
And if you notice, the last three things Cousin Luke just did was all. Look at him.
He went into his tights. Yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't want to cut you off here, but something's going on here. And Randy, Sunday punch.
That ain't no handkerchief, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
baby. That's gonna do it. My goodness. Uh-oh. I think we got a winner. Whoa, wait a second.
The referees noticed it.
Oh, gee, are you kidding me? And Dave retrieves it. He's gonna tell Randy he knows what he did.
Is he going to reverse the decision? He's got to restart this match. You got to restart
Yeah,
this
he
match.
does. Oh!
There you go. That's what the people wanted to see. That is excellent. Randy Rose going one step too far, trying his luck. He got caught. This happens. You got to be better than that. You got to be smarter than that.
Justice prevails here in Kaiser as Randy Rose steals one from the cousin, apparently, but not quite sharp enough to get around the referee. Cousin Luke gets the victory. God damn it, Steven, thank you so much for joining me here. It's been a real pleasure having you this week on the Independent Rewind, and I hope we get an opportunity to do this once again.
I absolutely love doing it. Thank you so much for having me. This is excellent. Guys, Season 2 of Classic Indies, we're going to keep coming. It's going to keep pushing out. Make sure you stay tuned. We have the absolute best in classic matches coming straight to you with all the knowledge in the world. From Sexy Shane Shadows.
I'm Shane Shadows, and we'll see you next time on Shane Shadows Presents.